Stalker, the most popular dating simulator among SLAVs. Based on the Russian book The Inhabited Island, it became a cult. With communities, mods, books, movies, everything you can imagine. Mutants, radiation, depression, and the best AI ever created. But one of the most important things about it is the food. Sausage, vodka, energy drinks, and bread. An ultimate zone survival kit. But really, is it possible to survive with such a diet? And why is this kit the way it is? I decided to eat only the Stalker food for the whole month to check if it is possible to survive. It is time for the biggest Slavic feast! So hit the like button and let's begin. The day one. Canned something. I don't even know what is it, honestly. Let's go. What is it today? Let me. Is it meat? Is it fish? I don't know. Nice. Chews like pork. Tastes like fish. I never ate canned food in recent times because it is expensive. Oh. Now it is the food. It takes too long to consume it, and I don't feel like my health bar is raising. You can think it's food for the special conditions, like MRE. It's not spoiling, it's nutritious. And it is! It's a war food! But the people of the SSSR have war on their minds all the time. Crazy grandpa living in Norilsk turns on his TV, listens to news about America, Biden, and eats canned beef. Imagine that he is in a foxhole. That is the only way to explain the mess around him. Cold, shortages, angry people, hemorrhoids. He's protecting this place from Americans. How heroic. Other than this set, these Russians are literally eating MREs. This beautiful box labeled "Not for Sale" is stolen from the military and bought by true patriots to support their military for any occasion. Birthday, Christmas. Ну, блядь. And each item on this menu has a separate, tremendous value. I don't know what it is, but I see the big marshmallows. Oh! It's chewy. You need a lot of energy when you are the Stalker. Ah! It has the film. Nah, never mind. Now it's nice. The bread. No one knows what it's made of in Zone. It's not tasty, it's dry, but it's cheap, and so why not? That is how it exactly works in real life. How we say «хлеб всему голова», which means the bread is everything's head. In English it's even rhyming. You just have to eat bread. You try to tell, comrade mother, I don't want it. Да, сука, блядь, the bread is everything's head. If now you have all those bakeries with ciabattas and baguettes, then just 10 years ago, in the year 1995, it was only one variety of bread, the unknown piece of garbage which is never fresh. Older generation still eats only that type of bread. 3 Soviet sorts: white, black, and as you can already guess, a gray. The best variety is black. Made from rye flour, coriander, pain, and bitterness, it's called Borodinsky, in honor of the war between the USSR and Napoleon Bonaparte, where Russians managed to finally burn down the Moscow. If you like Guinness beer, dark chocolate, thick triple espresso, and to cry, this meal is especially for you. In Soviet times, there was shortage of bread. They didn't have enough wheat to produce it. The terrible hunger could only be washed away with vodka, which was in abundance. Everyone was entitled to 100 grams of grain vodka per day for free. How can there be an excess of grain vodka with a shortage of grain bread? Comrade Stalin, I'm joking, блядь! Also, if you just burn bread, mix it in water and add some sugar with yeast, in 3 days you'll get kvass, which is much better than beer. It's not bitter and it tastes like bread. Блядь, just try it. Today we are trying the energy drink. A lot of gas, nice, carbonized. Doesn't smell like Chernobyl. After that I have to increase my stamina. Tastes like the vodka from the wood from the Red Forest. I have to eat the Stalker food every day because it is the part of surviving. They are facing the radiation every day. They drink vodka every day. I'd like to drink some water, honestly. It's okay. I'll go play Call of Pripyat to inspire myself and finish this can and a stick of sausage. Yeah. Колбаса. One day, at the moment of another great hunger, the clouds opened, Stalin descended from the heaven, and in his hand he had a sausage. And they called it Dr. Sausage, because, and he cured everyone, and there was no more mass hunger. Thank you, Dr. Stalin. So they think Stalin invented mortadella in Bologna. That is why almost all sausage is necessarily labeled red, Soviet, socialist, mustachioed, and so on. But in Stalker, we eat another Soviet invention, pepperoni. It keeps longer and is more caloric. The only thing is, in real life, people fought over sausage. Of course, in the zone, bandits would have taken over the factory and fight with everyone. I would add it to the game. I still love this sausage. The only way to get this sausage is in being a stalker. When you are a kid, you are learning stuff in school. The vodka and sausage reveals only after the 6th grade. I feel nice. Vodka. In Stalker, it's drunk to reduce radiation. In life, vodka is the key product of the Soviet citizen. It is drunk, it is applied to sore places, but most importantly, is the Soviet currency. Life in the Union is roughly similar to Stalker, or Fallout. Dollars are forbidden, rubles have no value, you need something that won't devalue tomorrow, like gold, or bottle caps, or vodka. Thus, vodka could be given out instead of salary. Everything had an equivalent in vodka. You could even buy a car for vodka. In some places it still works to this day, although you can't buy a car that way anymore. It's crackling of the same sound in my mouth. Huh? The canned food. Тушенка. In Slavic countries it is always just long stewed whole meat with onions. It is really tasty and convenient. But if it's a good can, it costs 5 times more than whole meat. So why do poor retirees eat it? As you have already guessed, Stalin invented spam. In addition, he personally supervised the production of each can and shot everyone who failed to meet the brutal production standards. Ghost. Government standard. So you should always buy only a can with this inscription on it. Preferably, you should say something like Stalin's, to Washington, or at least Red Star. Every ghost has its own number that no one reads. And on the can, you can write the standard of filming Mr. Beast's videos. So inside the 12-cent can is skin, soy and paper. But it doesn't matter. In Soviet times the same thing was there, so buyers don't see the difference. Eating this is a ritual of memory. And also you can feel like a heroic soldier surrounded by evil enemies. That's why they eat it. To feel that taste of Stalin. I feel like it's the day 50. You know what? It would be so nice to eat an apple now.
Вознагражден будет только один.
It is the 16th stick of bread. And stalkers eat it like 4, 5, 10 sticks a day. Now I hear that radiation all the time.
Твоя цель здесь. Иди ко мне.
I'll go out tomorrow to see how vegetables look like. Scientific conclusion! Is it possible to survive eating only food from Stalker? Yes. If you are in Chernobyl, there are mutants around and you have no choice. Otherwise, it is impossible to eat like that. Write in the comments if you could live like that. Realistically, you can extend this ration with noodles, buckwheat, fish and tomatoes, potato and mayonnaise. Of course! But the apple and the cucumber will be in your dreams. If you are a poor student, you will have to eat like this. It's like everyone gets dramatically richer afterward. 1 out of 10. Don't repeat this at home. And that's all for today. My name is Mark. Subscribe, comment, subscribe to like, and see you next time. Блять!